Okay, here we are. This is Jim Daniel along with Quinton Poe. We are back in the good confines of Benny Douglas Stadium for the War on 84, the game between the Muleshoe Mules and the Littlefield Wildcats. It is always a game between these two. So we are looking for a game tonight, kind of to match the others. But time will tell. Last week, we were in Dimmitt, Texas, and the wind was blowing about 100 miles an hour. It was kind of chilly, and then it rained a little bit, so we are back here. The wind is blowing a little bit tonight, and it is kind of chilly, but I don't think we have any rain in the forecast, which will help us out a bunch there. And while we were at Dimmitt, why, the Mules just went ahead and defeated the Dimmitt Bobcats 47-6. They remain perfect in District 1-3A. We are 4-0. We're 8-1 on the season. Just to let you know how other things went, last Friday night, Littlefield beat Friona 49-0, and Childress beat River Road 36-3. So in district standings, why, Muleshoe's at the top at 4-0. Then it goes Childress 3-1, Littlefield 3-1, River Road 1-3, Dimmitt 1-3, and Friona's 0-4. Muleshoe is 8-1 on the season. Childress 6-3, Littlefield 5-4, River Road 3-6, Dimmitt 5-4, and Friona is 2-7. So if we win tonight, why, we're outright district champions. And the district champion will play fourth place from District 2-3A in a by-district game next week. So hopefully we will be traveling somewhere in the championship series there. And so I think it will be next Thursday night if I've got things right. So to give you a little bit more, the Muleshoe Athletic Booster Club players of the game versus Dimmitt are: on offense, it was the big bad boy Jackson Lee. And on defense, of course, it was the Dominator, Dominic Hasley. Lineman was Eric Vila. I was standing by Eric today. Eric is not all that tall, but he's all there. And MVP was Josh Lopez. Josh had a pretty good little game against Dimmitt. Special team was, of course, Evan Paez. He is maybe short in stature, but he's big on guts. And then the Slobber Knocker Award goes to your friend and mine, Mr. Cameron Hardwick. On the Lone Star Varsity Super Team on Week 10, running back Josh Lopez. He had 341 yards and 2 touchdowns in a 47-6 win over Dimmitt. And that gives you, there's been a lot of hype, I know, in school all this week. And since they named it the War on 84, why, everything has went up in this game. And I know the team, the boys that I talk to and everybody, they're up for this. So I'm sure Littlefield is the same way. This has been a tradition for a long time. 20, I'm sorry. Nate Herrera back. And the up man takes the ball. He's up across the 30 to about the 35, close to the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 to go. Callaway hands off up the middle. He's all the way to about the 50-yard line. That's number 20, Nate Herrera, the ball carrier. Callaway. There goes number 30 around the left side, but he is caught out there and dropped for a loss. That looks like number 44, Dagan Dunham formation. The ball is back, and it is a high kick. Lands about the 30, about the 26-yard line. all the way down to the Muleshoe 17-yard. Josh Lopez in the backfield. And here comes Lopez. He's across the 25. He's all the way to the 30, about the 31. Excuse me. I'm way up. He's across the 20, all the way up to about the 26-yard line. Danny back to pass. The pass complete to Jason Flores. He's across the 30, up to about the 33-yard line. So that'll bring up third down, and we're going to call it. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Here comes Danny to pass again. And the ball is complete. And there he goes, number 81, Tony Castillo. He's past the 10, 5. Touchdown, Muleshoe Mules. What a beautiful pass right over the middle to Tony Castillo. Hit him in dead stride. And with 7:27 left to play in the first quarter, it's 6-0 for the Mules. Extra point coming up. All right. We in the swinging gate formation. And looks like we may run the swinging gate this time. Danny to pass right over the top. Over the top in there to number 24, Javi Perez. And it is good. The extra point is good. So with 7:27 left to play in the first quarter, it is 8-0 in the favor of the Mules. We'll be right back. Callaway. Here's the pitch to number 25. That's Vasquez. He breaks into the clear all the way down to the Muleshoe 45-yard line. Handoff again up the middle. He breaks into the clear. He's all the way down to the Muleshoe 35-yard line. Callaway. There goes number 30 around. He's around the right side. He's across the 30 down all the way across the 20-yard line. And here goes, and there's Connor Harrison and number 52, Kevin Mendoza. And there goes Douglas up the middle. Thought they had him in the backfield, but he slips away. Number 55, Donovan Gutierrez makes the tackle. First down for the Wildcats. And here goes number 20 again. He's looking for some place to go, and they black him up. That's what I thought. Here comes a pass. He's being rushed. Dagan Dunham. And good defense. Good defense by Aaron Ross, number 12. Pass incomplete into the end zone. K88, Jeremiah Molina in to try a field goal for the Wildcats. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. So, 2 minutes, 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The score is now Muleshoe Mules 8, Littlefield Wildcats 3. We'll be right back. All right, we're back to play. 2nd and 10, ball on the 43-yard line of Muleshoe. Evan Paez in the backfield with Campos. Here's a handoff to Evan up the middle. He's across the 50. He's across the 45, 40, 35. He might go. He's all the way down to the 4-yard line. That is Evan Paez. We're back to play. And here goes Evan again. He's down to about the 3-yard line. Oh, and Evan is hit in the backfield for a loss. It looks like it's about to the 6-yard line. Bryce Mauricio to kick. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So, 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The score, Muleshoe Mules 11, with Littlefield Wildcats 3. Handoff again to Herrera. He's hit in the backfield. He's down to hit first in there by number 73. Looks like Connor Harrison hit him first, and then several more Mules got on there. It's a loss back to about the between the 28 and 29-yard line. Callaway, he's looking to run. He's chased in the backfield. He's all across the 20, 10. He's still on his feet down to about probably the 4-yard line. Callaway pitch to Herrera. Around the ball is fumbled, and it looks like we fell on it and got it. No. Almost covered by Dominic. All right, here we go. 3rd down, ball on the 4-yard line. The quarterback bootlegging it. He has a man out there in the open. Touchdown, Littlefield. Touchdown, Wildcats. So with 9:20 left to play in the first half. Score now 11-9 in favor of the Mules. It looks like Littlefield may go for 2 to try to tie the score. And they are. Callaway got the ball. Is that end around? And he is in the end zone. And it is good. So, with 9 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in the first half, the score, Muleshoe Mules 11, Littlefield Wildcats 11. We'll be back. 3rd and goal for the Littlefield Wildcats. The ball on the Muleshoe, about 3-yard line.
They're moving. The whole line is moving before the ball's even snapped.
All right, it's 4th down. Callaway carried the ball. 4th down for the Littlefield Wildcats. 1:42 left to play in the first half. 4th and goal. The ball on the Muleshoe 2-yard line. Callaway brings them up. Callaway pitches to Herrera. Herrera hit. It's going to be close. I don't believe he made it. And they stopped him. All right, 1:35 left to play. Danny, he fires the ball out. And the ball is caught by number 81, Tony Castillo. He's still on his feet past the 40-yard line. Finally brought down on about the 43-yard line of Muleshoe. Minute 26 seconds. Here goes Josh Lopez. He's across the 50. He's across the 45, down to about the 42-yard line. Muleshoe ball on their... And here's a double, triple, quarter reverse, and Jason Flores has the ball. He's still on his feet past the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 25, 20, 15. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. That was about I was going to call it a triple reverse, but I think it was a quadruple reverse. All right, here we go. Here goes Josh Lopez. Oh, Josh nearly makes it in down to about the 2-yard line. All right. Josh Lopez in the backfield. Danny looking to pass, and he hits Jason Flores dead in the end zone. Touchdown. Okay, we're back to play. 1st and 10, Muleshoe. And here is Josh Lopez. He starts one way. He cuts back the other. And, oh, heck of a block. He's still on his feet at the 30, about 10 for the Mules. No gain on the last play. Campos, he's throwing out. He hits Dagan Dunham. Dagan's at the 40, about to the 42-yard line. Danny dropping back, looking to pass. He hits Evan Pies out in the field. He's across the 50. He's at the 45. He's all the way down to nearly the 40-yard line of Littlefield. Mules in the hurry-up. Here we go with the verse again. Jason Flores with the ball. He's across the 40. He's across the 35. He's all the way down to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Littlefield 27-yard line. And here goes Evan Pies up the middle again. He's across the... He's still on his feet all the way down to the 15-yard line. Danny looking to pass. There's Jason Flores. What a catch by Jason. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Mules. Holy cow, what a catch by Jason. He went up and got that ball, and he came back down, and he was hit a couple of times, but he still made it into the end zone. So with 9:30 left to play in the third quarter, score now 23-11 in favor of the Mules. All right, the Mules got the swinging gate. Looks like we're going to run it. Danny's got the ball, and it is into the end zone, the pass, and it is no good. So with 9:30 left to play in the third quarter, the score remains Muleshoe Mules 23, Littlefield Wildcats 11.
Sure are. We're trading penalties here, so we are back where we started right here on the 51. Or 51. Great job.
Boy, here goes Evan Pies again. Evan's all the way down to the 36-yard line. Well, he carried it past the 55 to the 60 anyway. All right, 1st and 10 for the Mules. Fake handoff. Here's Jason Flores again. He's down to about the 35-yard line. Good. Evan Pies in the backfield with Danny Campos. And it's a fake. Here's another pass down the middle, and Jason Flores wide open. Touchdown, Muleshoe. Jason wide open in the end zone, and a perfect pass from Danny Campos. 4:34 left to play in the third quarter. Now the score, the Mules 29, the Wildcats 11. Extra point coming up. All right, we've got the swinging gate. We're going for it. Danny's looking to pass, and here it is. And the ball is dropped. Good try by Aaron Ross on the extra point. So it is no good. So with 4:34 left to play in the third quarter, Mules 29, Wildcats 11. We'll be back. All right, here he comes. It's across up the middle. He's across the 35, all the way down to about the 30 to the 37-yard line. Javi Perez in there to bring him down. So Callaway, the man under. And the ball carrier is hit. And I believe he may have fumbled the ball. Yes, he did. He fumbled the ball, and we come up with it. Looks like Pepe Mendoza comes up with the ball. 3:13 left to play in the third quarter. Muleshoe just recovers a fumble. Pepe Mendoza. All right, empty backfield. Danny Campos, the Lone Ranger. Danny looking to pass. And he fires it, and it's intercepted. He's back to he's across the 35 to about the 37-yard line where this all started to begin with. Here comes a reverse, and he's going to make a good gain out of this one, and he breaks into the clear. He's across the 40. He's still on his feet. He's still there, finally brought down at about the 20-yard line by Jesse Easley. Long gain, long run for the Wildcats. Brought down on the 20-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from the Muleshoe 20-yard line. All right, here we go. Callaway. He's the man under. All right, here comes a reverse around there to Herrera. Herrera's still on his feet. He's past the 5, 10. All the way down to the 2-yard line. No, they're going to say he stepped out a little quicker than that, I think. Handoff up the middle. He's met right in the middle by number 55, Donovan Gutierrez. Callaway. Here's a pitch to Enriquez. He's up there. And he's awful close to the goal line, and he is in. Touchdown, Littlefield. And Enriquez in the backfield along with Callaway. And here's another round, and he didn't make it. Antonio Vasquez catches him about the 4-yard line. That's Douglas carrying the ball, and the extra point is no good. So with 1:18 left to play in the third quarter, the score remains the Mules 29, the Wildcats 17. Right, 2nd and 9 for Muleshoe from the Littlefield 48-yard line. Fake to Evan Pies around there. Danny rolls out to the left end. He fakes him out, and he's across the 40. And he's out of bounds at about the 33, 34-yard line. Danny Campos got the ball. It's out here to Jason Flores. He's across the 30, 35, 20. Pitch out to Evan Pies around the right end. He's got it up now. He heads straight up the field to about the 16-yard line. Ball's on the 17-yard line. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Be third down for the Mules. The score 29-17. Fourth down, the ball, 4th down and 9. Ball on the Littlefield 18-yard line. Campos rolls to his left. He's looking to pass, and he's got a man wide open all the way down to about the 2-yard line. That's Jason Flores. Beautiful pass and catch. And Danny has the ball. It's a fake. It's a pass over the middle to Dagan Dunham. Touchdown, Muleshoe. Dagan Dunham. Quick pass from Danny Campos to Dagan Dunham. Touchdown, 10-38. Score now, Muleshoe 35. Littlefield 17. Now we go for the extra point. It looks like Bryce Mauricio is in to kick the extra point. They bring everybody from the swinging gate over. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. Bryce is on his toes tonight. So with 10:38 left to play in the ball game, the score now, Mules 36, Wildcats 17. We'll be back. And here's a pass across the middle of Tony Castillo. He's down to the 30-yard line. Here goes Evan Pies up the middle. He's across the 30. He's still juggling with his feet. He's down to the 25. That should be enough for a first down, and it is. Pies is in motion. Danny's looking to pass. It's complete to Trey Villa. He's across the 5. He's at 10. He's at the 5, and it is touchdown. Trey Villa. Trey Villa on a pass from Danny Campos. And with 4 minutes, 39 seconds left to play in the second half and the fourth quarter, it is 42-17 in favor of the Mules. Extra point coming up. All right, they fake the swinging gate. Bryce Mauricio in to kick. Danny Campos to hold. The ball is down, up, and it is. He missed it to 47 anyway. All right, here's Callaway back to pass. He's got 2 receivers. He's being chased hard in the backfield. He's still looking. He's going to run, and he's still on his feet. Oh, and is he hit by number 14, Jesse?
Well, I think we've so far in the second half really turned around and made some adjustments. I think offensively and defensively, which has been great for us. I've been playing a lot better, and it's been good for us. We like I say, those adjustments at halftime have really helped us gain some momentum here in the second half and take it into the playoffs, hopefully.
And hand off up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. All right, Wildcats going for 2. He's back to pass. All alone in the end zone there is number 84. Jason Davis. So now, with 1:36 left to play in the fourth, 42-25 in favor of the Mules. So we're here to bring you the wrap-up show. First of all, we'll just say with the win, 42-25, Muleshoe claims the district championship. And this is not official, so don't think it is, but I believe we played the loser of the Denver City Slaton game, and if that is the case, why, Denver City beats Slaton 35-26 or somewhere in that vicinity. Anyway, we believe it will be on Thursday night in Wolforth at Frenship. Oh, but it was a heck of a game here, also a good one for the Mules. We had an injury down there that we hope doesn't affect us very much. Josh Lopez goes down in the second quarter, I believe. Either a hurt ankle or a hurt knee or something like that, but we're hoping that he gets to return. But it was a good game. Mules are district champions. We are so proud of that. So, without any further ado, I'm going to turn this over to my partner, Quinton. Here is, he'll give you the stats of the game. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. We'll start with the Littlefield stats tonight. Man, Littlefield really had some great tailbacks, great wingbacks that they would line up and just run at you. A little bit of misdirection here and there, a couple of reverses that went for a couple of nice gains for them, but really a run-based offense. And so they had their main tailback, Herrera, number 20, had 26 carries tonight for 146 yards. And then they had several others with around 50 or 60 yards. So they ran for a total of 339 yards, and then they had 7 yards in the air on 2 completions off of 9 attempts. So, like I say, the passing attack was very minimal for the Wildcats. Their run game is what they do. They line it up. And they choose a tailback, choose a wingback, and hand it off or pitch it out, and let them run. And they did a good job of that pretty much all night long, eating up the clock and eating up some yards. So a total of 346 yards for the the Wildcats tonight. And a good ball club. Played really well. I thought for sure in the first half, kind of shut us down. Had some things go their way, and then second half, like I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, we made some good adjustments at halftime. Both offensive and the Mules did offensively and defensively, and came out in the second half and really played Muleshoe football. I think. So our stats tonight, the Mules stats tonight, we ran for 199. Evan hopped in there after Josh went down and had 14 carries for 105 yards tonight. Did a great job. I mentioned earlier as well that he's just as quick, a little scat type back that I've seen. He's just squirts through holes and gets good yards on things that you wouldn't really expect him to get. He does some nice little cutback moves and never really gets tackled head on, always kind of the side tackle. And that just kind of speaks for his shiftiness. And then Danny was 17 of 24 tonight for 290. He did have one interception on the night for six touchdowns. So we had a total offensive night of 489. We'll highlight some of our receivers tonight. Did a great job catching the ball and getting upfield. Jason had 8 receptions, 91 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the night. And then great night for Tony tonight on senior night. Had 4 catches for 132 yards and a touchdown, a long 67-yard touchdown reception in the first quarter, first score of the game for us. And really played well on both sides of the ball tonight, stopping stuff on defense and then reeling in some long balls that Danny threw. As I mentioned, the 67-yarder. And then a couple other guys, Dagan had a touchdown reception, and Trey also had a touchdown reception tonight. So another great night for our receiving crew, another great night for our running crew as well. So just a really good night, especially in the second half. Really turned it up and played the way that we're used to playing. So the Mules take this one 42-25 and look to head into by-district next week and face possibly Slaton in Frenship on Thursday night or Saturday, depending on what the coaches agree upon. So we'll look to see you guys there. We're really excited about the Mules and the playoff run that we'll make. So, Jim, any last words? Okay. All right. Well, this is Quinton Poe and Jim Daniel signing off for the night.